Every beautiful home in this world is always filled with love, laughter, care and affection. Hello everyone and welcome to Dream Home Season 7 powered by Johnson Tiles, co-presented by ACC Cements, Prayag, HPL Wires and Asset Homes. Before moving on, let me welcome our wonderful panel of judges, Ms. Sudha and Mr. Jibo John. On this beautiful episode, we present before you from Malappuram, Kunnathody house. So judges, let's take a look.
What's up family, I'm your host Danish Karthik and welcome to a brand new episode of Dream Home Season 7. We are at Kunnathody house in Kortigil, Malappuram district, and this is a 4,200 square foot property with 4 bedrooms. Let's take a look. Now, let's talk a little bit about the exteriors. As you can see, we've got lots of shades of gray, lots of linear lines all over throughout the entire structure of the place. And you'll see that the same design is seen throughout the fence area and the gate and all of that kind of stuff. We have lots of natural stone below me and tons of greenery, grass all around and even between the cracks of the natural stones. We have lots of plants, newly planted trees. We have old trees, new trees. We have overall just very pleasant vibe. Now, let's take a look at the sit-out area. Now this is the sit-out area. As you can see, we don't have too many colors. I just see pretty much browns, different shades of brown and different shades of gray. Now we have long windows, actually a bunch of them. We have 2 large long windows to my left, and around the side we've got vitrified tiles right below me with 2 different types of shades. We've got a whitish and we have like a darkish shade, and also you're going to see this throughout the long side of the hall as well. Now right behind me we have a completely wooden door, and we have this glass structure around the side of the door and within the door structure itself. Now let's take a look inside. Now I know you guys must be excited to see the rest of this house, and I'm excited to show it to you. So to the left we have the formal living room. To my right we have the master bedroom. Right behind me we have a courtyard area, and behind that we have one other guest bedroom. Now over here, this area is the dining area. Behind that is the kitchen. We have right behind the courtyard a staircase that splits into 2, leads upstairs. We have 2 more bedrooms and another upper living area. Now let's take a look at it all. Now, I am so excited to show you this living room. As you can see, we've got extremely high ceilings. They're double height, and we have this beautiful false ceiling structure that has a square shapes right in between. We have vitrified tiles right below, and it's definitely a sleek look. And we have these beautiful wooden beams just for the separation. It gives you some privacy, at the same time does have that openness feeling, which we all love, especially in the living area. Now to my left we have 4 very large windows. This is great for lighting and air circulation, but we also have 3 vertical windows right above them. Now, let's talk about the dining room. As you can see, it is huge and it does have the double ceiling effect. We have a false ceiling right above. We do have the vitrified tiles right below. Beautiful, beautiful dining table with the chairs all around, completely wood. And we do have the glass covering it. Now, the wash area is to the right as well. We have a door that leads right into the backyard, and we have the kitchen area right behind with an extended work area right behind that. And we are finally in the kitchen. As you can see, it is lots of different shades of gray. We do have these gray backsplash tiles. We have the black granite tops. We have vitrified tiles right below me. And my favorite part is this little breakfast area where you can Now, let's talk about the dining room. As you can see, it is huge and it does have the double ceiling effect. We have a false ceiling right above. We do have the vitrified tiles right below. Beautiful, beautiful dining table with the chairs all around, completely wood. And we do have the glass covering it. Now, the wash area is to the right as well. We have a door that leads right into the backyard, and we have the kitchen area right behind with an extended work area right behind that. And we are finally in the kitchen. As you can see, it is lots of different shades of gray. We do have these gray backsplash tiles. We have the black granite tops. We have vitrified tiles right below me. And my favorite part is this little breakfast area where you can actually see right into the dining room. Now let's take a look at this. Now I'm standing here in the courtyard space. As you can see, it is a triple height. We have this beautiful, beautiful pergola right above, and it is letting in lots of light. People, I can tell you that this whole space is very well lit up. We have the vitrified tiles all around. Now, one of my favorite parts of this house is this staircase right here. Not because of the materials or any of that, but just based on the design, because it splits in both ways and then comes together at the top. I just love that. You don't really see that very often. Now we have skylight right above me, very high ceilings. Even if you go into that area of the first floor, they have very high ceilings, very well put together. Now we have a window behind me. Obviously lighting in this house is huge because anywhere you go, we've got great lighting. Now let's take a look upstairs. Wood, vitrified tiles, gray color scheme, fall ceilings, and space. Overall, tons and tons of space. These are definitely the features that you've seen in this house. I'm your host, Danish Karthik. Thank you guys for allowing us to share with you this dream home, and I will see you again next time.
Maximum cross ventilation കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ലൈറ്റ് വെന്റിലേഷൻ മെയിനായിട്ട് അതുകൊണ്ട് വെന്റിലേഷന് വേണ്ടി കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള കോർട്ട്യാർഡ് ആണ് പിന്നെ മെയിൻ ഫീച്ചർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. കയറി വരുമ്പോൾ വരുന്ന ഒരു ഫ്രീ ഏരിയ കോമൺ ഏരിയ ലാവിഷായി കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ കാറ്റും വെളിച്ചവും കിടക്കുന്ന നല്ല ഭംഗിയായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വീട്. കൂടുതലായിട്ട് ബോറായിട്ട് ഒന്നുമില്ല.
Both of the judges would be having 100 marks each, wherein this 100 marks is again subdivided into 10 different aspects, which includes exteriors, interiors, decor and lighting, landscaping, kitchen, bathroom, flooring, wardrobe, painting and value for money. A very simple home. I personally liked it very much. So let's see what the judges have to talk about the home, starting with the exteriors. Mr. Chibu.
Yeah, it's a simple home. Basically, it's more contemporary in nature, and like any house exteriors, it has got a what we want is a good front yard. I think this house has got a good front yard. So the externals are very visible. The scaling and the linear line patterns that has been used, the color combinations that is used, all matches up well. I'll give it 7.
7 out of 10. Mr. Dev.
Totally agree with what Jibu says. It's a very nice massing, the kind of verticals and horizontal lines that have come out and the solids and the voids that are there. So I'll also go for a 7, and the only problem would be the brown windows, which I guess is needed for the brown interiors that we're going to see. So I guess the brown windows are there.
Again 7 out of 10. Interiors, Mr. Chibu.
Interiors also match up to what we see in the exteriors, although not pakka contemporary. It is basically a nice mix of warmth and the spaces, the general lighting they have taken. So when you stand in any corner of the house, I think you can feel the different spaces gelling well together with a nice furniture and nice flooring. The color combinations used are also nice, except for the fact that maybe they could have done with a slightly more subtle window blinds, but they've gone for the again the brown and the transparent version of the lined blinds. But otherwise, overall, you get a good ambience inside the house. I'll go for 7.
7 out of 10.
They have gone for a very standard safe design where you have white and dark in the sense the darker wooden shade colors for the wooden colors for all the furniture and accessories, while the walls and floor are simple off white and plain. So that is a good thing. A couple of things that I felt could have been much lighter feel somehow, other than in the courtyard area, which felt very bright and light. Yeah, some other areas felt a little heavy and dark, where the continuous sofas in the drawing room, that is, it's totally three-sided continuous sofas, sort of tends to fill up the space. Like, so other than that, it's a very safe and very subtle, nice design. I'll go for a 6.
6 out of 10. Decor and lighting.
Decor and lighting also is good. It matches with the whole thing. The upholstery chosen for the different cushions, the dining room furniture, the curtains, everything matches one to the other. Even lighting, they've gone for warm lighting, false ceiling with cove lighting. So all these will add to an ambience for the entire structure. That is happening here. I'll give it 7.2.
7.2 out of 10. Siddha?
The ambience is very nice, comes out of the various darker shade of wood, which is totally color coordinated, all the wood colors, the handrails, so those are beautifully color coordinated. I didn't know why they needed the double stair. I mean, usually if you have such a stair, you might highlight it right in your drawing room or somewhere. This is placed in a corner, but still there is a certain view, double height view there which comes in. And again, the handrails are kept to a very simple darker wood color with glass. So that also goes beautifully with the rest of the house. So I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Landscaping.
Landscaping is done very nicely. It's done very practically. There is this driveway to the carports, and then the rest of the area is treated nicely with greenery and whatever small plants they could give, that is given. So I think overall in this house, landscaping is treated well. It matches with the exterior. I'll give it 7.
7 out of 10. Ms. Siddha?
I'll get a 6.5. I like more trees, maybe, especially the fact that they've got so much space in front. A huge front yard is there. I like the use of the natural stone instead of the cement blocks, paving tiles. Natural stones are difficult to maintain, but still it has its own charm. So I'll go for a 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Kitchen.
Kitchen is also nice. They've gone for the grey and white combination with the small glass cupboards pulled in here and there. The flooring is ivory. I think all this is one to the other. They've gone for a biscuit color or a beige color, or dadoing for the walls. Maybe that color is just not gelling with these other colors. A color like the flooring would have been more appealing in the kitchen. I'll go for 6.8.
6.8 out of 10. Ms. Siddha?
Yeah, the kitchen is very subtle and nice. I like the fact that the tiles are not checks, they feel more linear. So there is only horizontal lines in the splashback that we see. The color, of course, is slightly deeper than it should have been, but probably maintenance wise this helps. So I guess it's fine. I'm going for a 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Bathroom.
Bathrooms are nice. It is again gone for the pastel shades. From the linear, they've gone to the vertical designing, I think, but it matches well with the total other settings of the house. I'll go for 6.
6 out of 10. Ms. Siddha?
6 out of 10. Simple designed bathrooms.
Again, 6 out of 10. Flooring.
Flooring is again ivory vitrified which matches with the whole walnut color combination of the house. It's good. I'll go for 7.
7 out of 10. Ms. Siddha?
A sort of piano key feel when they use these contrasting dark and light strips on the floor. That adds to the texture, especially since when your bedrooms are large and there's a lot of floor space, these kind of things add to the, because there's not too many other things within the bedroom, so it adds well. I'll go for a 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Wardrobe.
Wardrobe is also neat. 6.
6 out of 10. Ms. Siddha?
I've given a 6, but I would have liked to see less grains on it, in the sense wardrobe alone I think is a different kind of a wooden shade, not the really dark walnut shade that we saw outside, and it's got rather bold grains which gives it a sort of rustic look. So I'll go for a 6.
6 out of 10. Paintings.
Painting externally, as I mentioned earlier, nice color combination of grey and white. Internally, they've gone for the warmth, and that ivory color also matches up well. Go for 7.
7 out of 10, Ms. Sudha.
Exterior shades are very beautiful. It's a really subtle shade of grey and white, and it also doesn't contrast with the natural greenery that you see outside. Is really beautiful. Inside is a safe color scheme, not too many bright colors. It's done quite well. I'll go for a 6.5.
6.5. Value for money.
7.
7 out of 10, Ms. Sudha.
6.5.
6.5 out of 10. The total marks given by Ms. Sudha is 64 and by Mr. Jibu is 68, which makes a total of 132 out of 200. With this, we are winding up today's episode. We will be back tomorrow with yet another beautiful home. Until then, this is Archana Ravi and the entire team of Dream Home Season 7, powered by Jones & Tiles, co-presented by ACCC Men's Prayak, HPL Wires and Asset Home, signing off. Tata.